Hi ladies, hi gents. I want to share another video with you. This is to quickly show you two small projects. Hopefully, my plan is what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks is make a number of different projects that I want to try and include in the prizes for the challenge. And the idea of making different ones is when I pick the winners, I want to try and match a particular project to a person, if I can. But that's the idea. So as I make some, I'm going to start sharing them, and then depending on what the winner likes or that, then I'll choose the one suited to them if I can. That's my plan anyway. Okay, so the two small projects I want to share with you today are fabric based. One of them is the trend that Maggie started with the postcards. So I want to make a couple of these throughout the next couple of weeks. So this one is a white based fabric postcard, and I love this image and I love the colours in it, so that I then wanted to pick up the colours from the image. So it was done on what kind of fabric? I think it was the quilted fabric I used on this. Yeah, and I just edged it in this loopy fabric lace. I did put a base of lace down, which most of it is covered up now. I put this image on, I framed it in some leaf trim and then some tiny rosebud trim around it to pick up the colours. I used this white cotton flower. Again, I added to it, you know, I like to layer them up to just add to them. They're beautiful on their own, but I do just like to add a few bits to it to just make it a little bit more dimensional. And then I just picked out some ribbon roses to pick out the colours and that would complement the image, and then a little seam binding bow into 3 colours, and then this beautiful aqua blue pearl centerpiece with some little leaf appliques there. So that's the front, and then on the back I have done a pocket, and you can just see the lace that I covered it with there. And again, I used the loop trim all the way around. I added this lace, and then what I did is I clipped some little pearls and crystal drops onto it, just using a little what they call jump rings, and I'm hoping they'll hold. Then again, the loop lace there and the little rosebud trim along there. So I'm loving how that turned out. I just popped these little postcards in there for now. But I'm not sure, it might have goodies in it, I'm not sure. But I just want to get some projects made. So I definitely want to make some more of these for the prizes, and I want to try and do a few different styles of them. The next thing I made is it's like a little pocket book, and it's folded into 4. What I'm going to do actually, before I show you how I decorated it, I'm just going to show you what I used to make it. So I've got this napkin, and this one, let me just see the size, is, let me do it in inches, 16 inches, it should be 16 by 16, it is, 16 inches. So, and quite often I get napkins and that out and I think, oh, I just play around with them and fold them in different ways. So what I did is I folded it up in half, and then the front layer I folded back down. So instantly I've got pocket there. So then I folded it in half, like that, and then this side I folded back. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I folded it in half this way. That's what I did. So the pockets are on the outside. So let me show you that again because I got a little bit. Right, so I got to there, and then I folded it in half that way. And then folded that one in, turn it over. I do need to iron this one, so once I decide what I'm going to do, I iron it in place. So as you open it, you've got two pockets, so it's like a little book. Concertina style is the word, probably. Does that make sense? I hope it did. So let me show you again. So I've got the napkin, I folded it up in half, and I brought the front one down, then I fold it in half that way with the pockets facing out. Then I took this, folded it there, turn it over, and do the same on that side. And then I've got a little pocket book. And I've got quite a few of these napkins, so it's a really nice way to use them up. So that's it folded up before I've done anything to it. So this is the front, and I covered, let me open it this way. So I covered the whole piece in this sort of netted lace with the cotton embroidery on it that you can see. So that's the whole back of it is covered in that, and then you can see I then split it into sections. I did put one of my favourite laces all the way round, and also some eyelash trim to give it that shabby softness all the way round. But what I'll do is show you each page. So this is the front cover, and it's just got lots of bits of lace. This piece was offered oily. I've got a flower here, and I've added eyelash trim to it, and it's got a pearl centre. So this is an applique piece here. I've got another applique piece here, under here, and actually I think this piece was from Maggie. Hi Maggie. And then I've added a little doily flower. I've got this rose trim coming down here, and then this one here with the little pearls, and this tiny little dangle trim here, and you can see all the fibres from the eyelash trim. It just gives it that real soft shabby look. So that's the front page. So here's the first pocket here. So you can see it's a nice pocket, so I can tuck goodies in there. Again, I've used the eyelash trim and applique here with a flower, and I used a different fabric on the inside. I'll spread it out in a minute, but it's like an embroidered fabric, and actually this came from Nadine. Hi Nadine. Another applique here, some little pearl flowers. This is an earring, and up here I've got some of these vintage sequin flowers that I got from a wedding shop that shut down. and I just thought they were really cute. I've had them for ages, and you know, I've just started using them and I really love them. And they're sort of AB, you know, so they just catch a little bit of colour. So this is the second pocket here, and again I've just added appliques. Again, I think this one was from Maggie, and I think this little bit was off a piece of lace that Maggie sent me, and another one of the vintage sequin flowers, another applique, and again a vintage sequin flower. This is the third pocket here, and again I've just added some appliques and a flower and an earring. Up here I used this, this is a cutting off an applique, and then I just put these earrings in as pearl centres here. So that's that page, and then this page I added some lace and flowers with more sequin flower centre, another flower with an earring. This is one of my handmade rolled flowers that I showed you last week. I loved the shabbiness of it and I thought it looked really pretty there. It's just the right size. Another applique, a little bit of a corner dangle here. Again, this is a pocket so I can put stuff in it. So let me lay that one out so you can see the full thing. This one I just added a little trim. This one I added a little bead trim, and I like it, but I wish I'd used this all the way through, but you know, that's how we go. Sometimes we add things and wish we'd done it a bit differently. So that's all the inside pockets, and this is the back, and I kept these two plain so that as and when I put goodies in it, there's a bit of room for it to take the bulk. So here, you know, as you add goodies in, you've got a little bit of space that will be able to bulk up. So that's my little folder pocketbook. And that's what it started off like. Literally. And then once you add laces and that, it obviously fills up. But so, and easy, if you're a sewer, you can just sew down the sections in here. If you use fabric glue, again, you can do the same thing. So that's how I made that. I really hope you like these. Do let me know what you think. And I do have another project I want to share, so I'm hoping to get that videoed as well today. And I'm also hoping to get some crafting done this weekend, because I definitely want to make another one of these, and more of these. But I've got other ideas as well, so it's just, I just need to see what I can get done this weekend, because I haven't been very well. I thought, right, I'm not going to go anywhere this weekend, I'm going to get some crafting done. So that's my plan. So I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.